Alright, well, I am out of therapy, on my way to work. Therapy kicked my ass. I was able to actually get up on the treadmill and run a little bit, but it was, oh god, it was bad. It was like a injured gazelle trying to run. It was terrible. And I couldn't run more than a minute and a half, 2 minutes, something like that. It was bad. But at least now I know that, you know, the situation comes and I've got to run, like, away from a zombie or some shit. Because the zombie apocalypse is coming. But yeah, if I have to run from a zombie or something, a wife, whatever, I can. You know, I'll be paying for it dearly afterwards, but I can. So, you know, that's kind of a good news, bad news thing. So yeah, so now I'm on my way to work, and thankfully I'll only be there for a couple hours, but then I get to go to the doctor's office, find out what he's got to say. And then PSI, lovely PSI. I love that place. I love sitting there for 5 hours waiting for 3 people in front of me. It's awesome. Oh dear Lord, I don't know what to do. Well, on another note, since we're talking about therapy, I might as well tell you why I'm in therapy. 2 years ago, well, about a year and a half ago, I was basically fighting with this dude who didn't want to go to jail because he did bad, and got pulled off a porch, and the way I landed, I ended up dislocating a joint in my foot, fracturing another bone, and it tore out a lot of the soft tissue that was around that joint. So, you know, I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I broke something, you know, in and out with a cast, be back in a couple weeks, you know, a couple months, whatever. Yeah, no, not even close. The ER doctor, the ER doctor looked at my frickin' x-rays and straight up was like, I've never seen this before. I don't know what to do for you. Well, that makes me feel good. You're a doctor, you dumbass. So they ended up bringing down the head of the foot guys or whatever, and he looked at it, he's like, oh, we gotta get him into surgery right away. So when they did the surgery, I ended up getting like 4 rods in my foot with a bracket that was actually separating my foot. Just, I mean, it was a little bit, but it was still separating my foot so they could get some of that soft tissue to actually try and grow back. And I had that on for about 2 months. So, yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. I had a screw in my foot, a pin in my foot, and had another surgery back in October, and they took the screw out, and it's just been crazy. So, is this the beginning of an end? Who knows? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Alright, I am on my way to the doctor's office. Find out what the hell he's got to say now. And then I'm going to be off to PSI. So, it's about 1:45 now, and I probably won't be leaving here till about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Awesome days. Love it. Oh, this better be Alright, so I just came back from the doctor in PSI. Doctor said basically the same thing that he has been saying and what I thought he would say. Basically that I have hit my max of how I'm going to be able to work my foot, for lack of better words. There's not really much more that can be done. I'm never going to be able to run a marathon or, you know, play football or basketball or, you know, stuff like that again, which sucks. So, you know, because, I mean, I was always very active. I was always into playing sports and, you know, just always like getting out doing stuff, and now I can't even do that anymore. So it's gonna be a real big, you know, lifestyle change for me. I really don't know what I'm gonna do now. So now it's basically just a hurry up and wait kind of thing. Figure out what my attorney wants to do, figure out what the department wants to do, and then they'll be cutting me loose. Which means I actually have to go look for a job. And with the way things are nowadays, I'll be lucky if I can get a job working at Best Buy, you know? So, I'm on my way home. Hopefully gonna get some wings for dinner. Sounds so good. Get some wings, then call it a night. Hopefully catch some of the O's game, which starts in about 2 hours. Yeah. So I'll see y'all later.